cameras on. They requested that. So yes. Okay, we are live. So yes, first of all, thank you very much for everybody being here. I would like to request Hussein and Farham to open your camera if you can. Farham, can you open your camera?
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Hello.
I like it.
Yeah, thank you. You know, don't pardon me for the darkness because we are having the power challenges as well.
Ah, yeah, it's okay. I did the other one, so we are starting now. So welcome everybody for the presentation today. My name is Thiago. I'm going to be the host for the session. We are live now. And I'm going to talk about the Global Peace Chain. Global Peace Chain is an organization that seeks for peace. And it also works with the Sustainable Development Goals. It's a NGO that's registered in United States. And they promote peace through several events. So for example, they had the Global Summit, and now they are having this World Cup event, which is going to be the first one. So said that about the World Cup 2021, it's going to be an event in October. Everybody's invited to join, and it's gonna be a opportunity for everybody to foster their new opportunities, to meet different people, to go to Turkey, and also engage in peace-related discussions and topics. Okay, and yes, I'm going to introduce myself first so that I can give the chance for my two colleagues here. My name is Thiago. I am brand ambassador for the World Cup, and I'm representing Sweden. I am an ambassador also for Global Peace, representing Brazil, because I am Italo-Brazilian and I live in Sweden, so it's a lot of countries for one person there, and that sometimes is a bit difficult to select. And I'm also one of the contestants from the event. So because of that, we talked, and then we decided to do this live event. And I also thank for the organization for this opportunity. So now I'm going to give the chance to introduce my two colleagues. So the first of one, I would like to present you Farham Ali Balok. I hope I'm pronounced correctly. So please, you can say a brief about yourself. Thank you.
Yeah. You pronounce very correctly. So let me introduce myself. This is Farhan Baloch, and I'm Peace Ambassador from Pakistan. And I'm amazed by this great opportunity, which is provided by Global Peace Chain. If anyone from any part of the country is contributing their part in UNSGDs or in arts or in media, this is chance for them to come up and to be recognized for the award. So I wish everyone will join in this youth global peace change this year's events, and I wish best of luck to all of them who are going to apply for this. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So now I give the word to our colleague Hussein Hamza. Yes, I hope I corrected it. Hussein, can you hear us? Nothing crash. Why? I think he's crashed. Hussein, are you with us? Hussein? Just check here. Okay, just one. Yes. Are you back with us, Hussein?
Yeah.
Yes. So Hussein, please, a brief about yourself. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for this opportunity. My name is Hussein Hamza. I'm from Nigeria, and I'm also a delegate of Nigeria for this global peace chain. And also I'm a brand ambassador of global peace chain. And I contribute a lot towards to the development of my community within the international and also the local organization. And also, I'm an ambassador to Federation of International Gender and Human Rights, where we fought for gender rights in terms of exploitation and also in terms of decision-making and policy mission towards the right of humanity in society. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you, Hussein.
You're welcome.
So now I'm just checking thing here.
Okay. Thank you very much. A lot of applicant has been asking me what is a Youth Global World Cup and how it is look like. And I said I will try to talk to our project manager to tell us more about what Youth World Cup is all about. Please, the project manager, I would like to ask you some questions pertaining the Youth World Cup so that you can let our audience and also our viewers to understand more about what Youth World Cup is all about, so that they can know how they can apply and some of the eligibility that can make some of the criteria that the global peace chain is looking for. Please, number one question, we'd like to go this way. Please, can you please enlighten us about the concept of Youth World Cup to the viewers so that they will understand more about what Youth World Cup is all about? Thank you.
Thank you. So as I mentioned a little bit in the beginning, this opportunity is for people that are working peace-related topics, right? So it's focused on the SDGs and people that also want to promote the community. For example, as you mentioned, for you, who's saying that you want to promote your community in a global scale, right? For me, also, since I already worked in other events, I can say that's a great opportunity because it's an opportunity for everybody to go to a different country and also meet with different people, right? That are working different topics. And that's the biggest thing about the event, right? You're going to have opportunity to brainstorm and network with different people and also work with SDGs, right? The Sustainable Development Goals, and also peace-related topics, not just talking about global perspectives, but also the local community perspectives. Yeah, I think that's what I can resume from the event. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. And the other question says, what is the eligibility criteria for who person that is willing to apply? What are the criteria of for applicant to apply for this Youth World Cup 2021 in Turkey? What are the criteria? Can you tell us the criteria so that they will know what are the criteria they're supposed to know? Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So the event have actually two criteria, right? The delegates and the contestants. Youths that work with related topics and also. Can you hear me? Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I just I had something on my phone. So it's focused on the youth. So for example, if you're plus than 40, you cannot join. And it's opportunity for people that are working in their community and also peace related topics, right, to work in. For example, I don't work with community focused projects, but I'm trying to work more in this social media part, promoting peace. So this is also valid. And for that's the two important topics. You need to see if you wanted to be a contestant or a delegate. Delegate is like what I've been in other events that I went. I went to the Global Peace Summit in Kurdistan and the Global Peace Summit in Ukraine. The Kurdistan I went partially, and the Ukraine I went fully. Right. So the important thing is that when you apply as a delegate, you are applying to go through the positions that we have. So we're gonna have 75 partially and 15 fully. On this matter, the fully, you're gonna have everything paid, and then you're going to have for the partially, the only difference between the fully is the air ticket. Okay, So the air ticket is the difference among the partially and the fully. And the thing different now with the contestant, which is something that they bring new here, is that the contest, you are checking for the grand prize, which is different from other events, because you just apply as a delegate depending of your effort, what you're doing to your community, that they're gonna see also your availability to be fully or partially. Now contestant, you're just going through the focus of the grand prize. Okay, so that's basically the biggest difference. Delegate, you just go there for participate to the event, which you can get fully or partially. And contestant, you're just focusing on the grand prize, which of course is also part of the event, and the delegate's also going to be there seeing this event, right? The event, etc., and the awards and these kind of things.
Thank you very much. And again, there is another question that the applicant would like to know. Is this a fully funded opportunity for the applicant? Please, can you tell the viewers whether the opportunity is funded by the Global Peace chain?
Okay, so as I mentioned, it's going to be also partially funded and also self-funded. Okay, so the thing is that when it comes to that, you're going to have 15 for fully and 75 for self-funded, and there is going to be this difference with the air ticket, the airplane ticket, sorry. And the thing is that when it comes to the contestants, only the semi-finalists are gonna able to go there, because they're gonna do the final event there on Turkey. So the thing with the contest is that it's gonna be harder, right? You need to have like amount of votes and these kind of things, and only the semi-finalists are gonna be able to go there. For delegates, no. For delegates, it's more about the matter about what you do, and then based on that, we're gonna check this for them, so that we can see who really is doing something that they can impact their community. Okay.
Thank you very much. And there is another question I would like to ask our project manager. Do we have any registration fee for applicants so that they can apply? Is there any registration fee for them?
Yes. So the fee, it's $40 for contestant and $30 for contestants. No, sorry. $40 for contestant and $30 for delegates.
Okay, that's good. I think finally, my last question is, please, what's the difference between participating as a delegate and also participating as a contestant? Please, can you tell us the difference between as a delegate and also as a contestant? Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I actually advanced, and I'm sorry. I told a bit at the beginning, but I can repeat again, it's okay. So basically the difference that you need to see about them is about this point, which when you pay for a delegate, you can be partially or fully. You're just gonna be there participating in the event. When it comes to the contestant, of course, it's more. It's $10 more. But I think the nice thing, especially the contestant, is that you are participating, try to get votes for everybody, right? As I mentioned, I also part of it. I think it's a bit more challenging, and it's kind of like also interesting, so that you put yourself in this situation to get votes. Another point important as well, for you to be considered contestant until the group, because you're gonna be participating on each group cluster, right? You need to have 200 votes, which is a number. So yes, that's the thing about it. Like the nice thing about the contestant is that you have this competition, right? But it's not really guaranteed that you're going to be until the end. The delegates more about the organization to selecting how much you are really doing something, impacting your community or focusing on the SDGs. And another important point that I forget, all the groups that we have for the contestant, they are based on the SDG, but there is 2 points that they put extra: the arts and the media, which I'm competing, right? Because they also feel that arts could be anything else that, like it's a cultural language, right? So for example, if somebody do a cultural activity in the community, that could be considered art. And the media is more about like people that do, for example, works on social media or anything that relate to newspapers, kind of things that they work more in a global perspective, right? So yeah, I think that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. And for the please, I would like to ask my own personal question, which is please, what are the criteria for an applicant to apply for this Youth World Cup 2021 in Turkey? What are the criteria? And again, who are the people that qualify for this opportunity? Please, can you tell us the criteria of whom to apply? Thank you.
Yes. So basically, from even from my experience, I can say, and I also have to say, there is no limit about country, no limit where you're from or who you are. It's more about what work you're doing, and works, of course, related to the Sustainable Development Goals and to peace promotion, right? So anything that you are doing towards your community, that's valid. And another point that I listen a lot of people saying, and I think it's always good to put here, even if you are a student, you are trying to do something, you don't have that, like, you have like an NGO on your back that can help you, or you don't have something that you feel as if you are not competent enough to go there. Just try, because I seen a lot of people, even from my experience, that they select, for example, there's people that they are trying to start a project and stuff like this, and because of their situations as students, or because they don't have an NGO on the back that can support them, they still have that chance. So when I applied, there was people that were partially and fully, and you had people that they had like several years of experience in United Nations, but you also had people that they just started and they just had like a good idea. So the most important is that there is not really a limit, you know. The only thing is about the age. The only thing is about the age, and of course, works related to the SDGs and peace related topics. If you do in the community level, if you do in a global level, it doesn't matter. It's just these 2 points.
Yeah, thank you very much for this wonderful explanation that you have been explained to the viewers. By now, I believe that the viewers that is confused, they will try to understand what a Youth World Cup is all about based on your well analysis. Thank you very much, and thank you very much for giving me the floor to ask you question. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Guys,
Now I give the word to our colleague Farhan, if you have any questions.
Yes, very beautifully explained each and every question. So, Tiago, keeping in mind your experience from GPS Kurdistan in Ukraine, as everyone wants to avail this opportunity, right? So, tell us more about the selection criteria, especially for the contestants.
Okay. So the most important thing that you needed to understand from these two opportunities that, for example, I applied as a delegate on these other two events, and then I just sent to them like my project, and then they check the viability of it, right? And I think that's also important, especially for my case, because in one I got partially, the other I got fully. And also I applied for Turkey. One thing to amend here, but Turkey I got self and I couldn't go in the time because of COVID and all the challenge. I couldn't go from here to there, right? But what I can say is that like delegate, you have this opportunity, you compete equally to everybody. It's not about the vote, it's simply about the work you do, right? So it's just that you wanted to be there in the event. The contest, which is something new, it's more about really, as per the name say, you're going to compete with everybody. You're going to have the groups for the first level, as I mentioned, that you need to have 200 votes, so that you are, no, sorry, you're going to be, you need to have 200 so that you are considered to compete in the group. And then you have like other levels that you needed to follow so that you go to the finals. And then
All right.
then there's another level if you can do that, right? Because then you're gonna have the prizes and this kind of things, because only semi-finalists and finalists are gonna win some awards. Okay, that's also important to mention.
All right. So, Tiago, how these categories are connected with UN SDGs?
Yes. So as I mentioned quickly before, all the categories are related to a topic from the SDGs, right? You have gender equality, you have the climate action, you have the freedom one, But for example, you have also other two acts, which I mentioned, that's the arts and the media. So basically what Global Business Exchange is trying to focus is that you try to get the people that work on that specific fields, right? So you have a document. One of the documents states, for example, like which SDGs are connected, and then you can apply to that job, to that specific cluster, right? When it comes, for
Right.
example, to media, which is mine, or arts, it's a bit more like something that you think that's related to that. It's not really focusing on a specific topic from the SDGs, because the organization feel that's also good to extend a little bit on the matter. But everything's related to the SDGs, all the topics.
All right. My next question to you, Bucket, is that what are the phases to become the finalists in this GPC Youth World Cup?
Okay, to be the finalist, you need to pass through some levels, right? That you can check. Let me just check one thing first, just a moment, because I'm going to also talk about my situation, since I am also one of the contestants, and they can use that also as a example.
That's great.
Yes. I'm just gonna check here, just a moment.
Yeah, sure.
Just right.
So Diago, my vote goes to you, right?
It's okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna check quickly here, because I think it's good, so that I can try even to see if I can share my screen, because I think that could be something nice for the contestants to see, right?
Exactly. That would be beneficial for them.
Yeah. It's just some more. Okay, let me see if I can enter. Then I can share. Okay, I'm gonna try to share my screen, because I think it's very nice to show.
All right.
Okay, okay, so you can see my screen. So this is my screen. Okay, this is the contestant page. So as you can see there is the application, the accept content, right, which they're gonna accept my approval. For delegates is different, okay, because once you're accepted, you just accepted. But for example, I applied, they accepted, now I'm the group stage. I needed to have 200, then I'm gonna be considered in the group stage. In the group stage, I'm gonna compete with everybody that are on the same group. The one that have the most votes is gonna go to the quarterfinals. Within this group, if I'm not mistaken, the four best. No, sorry. I think it's the four best. They're gonna go to the quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. Only the semifinals and finals are gonna be the ones that are gonna be earning some specific price. Okay, and the semifinals is the only one that's gonna have more than just the votes.
Jago, along with this, tell us about the voting process. What is the voting process?
Okay, so the voting process is basic on people voting for you. So we receive a link, and with this link, you go and you ask people to vote. As I mentioned, the one that have the most votes is gonna be the grand winner, because it's gonna be only one winner. And then we're gonna have also the semi-finalists, as I mentioned to you. Because also important to mention is that the price is gonna be shared. Okay, the full price of $20,000, it's gonna be shared, because the grand winner is gonna win 10,000, and the other 10,000 is gonna be divided among the semi-finalists, and also with other goodies that's gonna be given on the event, right? Because we're gonna have also some souvenirs and things like that. So the total is 20,000, but the winner is gonna win 10,000.
All right. My last question to you is during this COVID-19, where there is a Delta, Eco, and whatever the variants are, is this safe to fly to Turkey?
Yeah, so I was checking, and I even mentioned about my situation, right? just giving an example, when I couldn't travel there, it was actually more a situation from my side than actually in Turkey, because Turkey was okay to travel, and now is also fine. Now so is also fine. They told you that's not, there is no specific limitations to travel there. The only thing, of course, is that you needed to check if with your passport you are able to go there, right? So that's going to be something that can be limited with your passport. But to go to Turkey now, it's not. There is no restriction whatsoever with the COVID specifically. Okay.
Thank you so much. This was all about from myself, and you just explained beautifully. And I believe that everyone who was confused about this opportunity and the procedure, they might have cleared, and they will be applied now, I guess. And thank you so much again
Thank you.
for your time. So the floor is yours.
Thank you. So yes, if everybody have any questions, you can write to us on the chat box. I need also to share later, because since this is my Facebook page, I need also to share with the Global Peace, right? And yes, if anybody have any questions, you can share here. I can check also whenever I share, and I check with the team from Global Peace. Let's Global Peace chain, and then we can check for you. And I think that for now, I would say that I thank everybody for the opportunity, especially for the colleagues. And yes, if you have any queries, you can reach us, right? You can reach the group. We have email. They have also the Facebook and Instagram and other accounts. You can also reach one of us, right? Because we all also here work as brand ambassadors, which is something also different from the organization. We are promoting the event for everybody around there that wants to work on peace promotion. So yes, I finalize here. Thank you very much, and I give the word back if Farham or Hussein want to just say any last words. You're my guest. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much for this explanation that you just made. I believe by now the viewers will be able to understand what YouthWorldCup is all about, and what are the criteria they will use to partake in this opportunity. And as a brand ambassador, I also learned from your explanation, and by the grace of God, we'll meet in Turkey by October. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Hopefully to see you all there. Thank you. Thank you then, guys. Then.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you then. Okay, we are finishing then. Thank you very much, everybody. And then please follow us and keep in contact. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.